Have you ever poured your heart into friendships that left you feeling drained and unseen? You're there for them, celebrating their victories and offering support during tough times, yet when you need them most, they vanish like whispers in the wind. These aren't just bad friends, they're fake friends acting like energy vampires, subtly draining your spirit with their one-sided demands and disguised negativity. But fear not, because today we're not just shedding light on these shadows, we're empowering you with ancient wisdom from the Stoics. Throughout history, the Stoics have offered profound insights into cultivating true friendship and navigating the complex landscape of human connection. In this video, we'll reveal 10 undeniable signs you're surrounded by energy vampires, but more importantly, we'll equip you with the tools to respond with Stoic strength and grace, remembering the words of Marcus Aurelius, "False friendship is the worst, avoid it at all costs." Join us on this journey of self-discovery, and by the end, you'll not only possess the knowledge to identify these energy vampires, but also the tools to cultivate a circle of genuine friends who truly value and uplift you. So hit that subscribe button if you're ready to deepen your Stoic journey and create a life filled with connections that nourish and inspire. Remember, the quality of our friendships shapes the quality of our lives. Let's choose relationships that empower and uplift us, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Number 1. They only reach out when they need something. It's a familiar scenario. The phone lights up or a message pops up, and it's that one friend. But here's the pattern. These interactions mostly occur when they need a favor, support, or anything that serves their immediate needs. For instance, consider the friend who only texts when they need an extra pair of hands for moving house, or when facing late-night emotional turmoil. Similarly, the friend whose digital presence lights up your screen only in moments of need, disappearing once their issue is addressed. Have you noticed a pattern where certain friends only seem to remember you exist when they need something? This one-sided dynamic, where the scales are always tipped in their favor, leaves you feeling used and emotionally drained. It's a classic sign you're not valued for who you are, but for what you can do for them. Just as a plant needs sunlight and water to thrive, relationships require mutual nourishment, emotional support, understanding, and reciprocity. When interactions are predominantly one-sided, with efforts only recognized or appreciated when it's convenient for them, it diminishes the essence of what true friendship stands for. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, teaches us the value of equality and reciprocity in relationships. He reminds us that friendship always benefits, love sometimes injures. In the context of these words, it's clear that a relationship where one party continually takes without giving back lacks the fundamental qualities of genuine friendship. So how do we navigate these one-sided dynamics? The Stoic approach to dealing with such situations is grounded in wisdom and self-respect. It involves recognizing the value of your contributions and understanding that your generosity and kindness should not be exploited. It's about setting boundaries and being assertive in your interactions, ensuring that your relationships are built on a foundation of mutual respect and genuine connection. Recognizing this pattern empowers us to invest our time and energy in enriching reciprocal relationships. We deserve connections that value our presence in their lives, not just our ability to fulfill their needs. This realization marks the start of cultivating connections that truly matter, where support and kindness flow freely in both directions. Number 2. They disappear during hard times. Have you ever noticed how some friends are like stars, visible only when the night is clear but missing when the clouds gather? It's a puzzling phenomenon, revealing those who vanish just when you feel the storm of life brewing. This sign uncovers the friends who are simply not there when you need them. When life challenges you, they retreat into the shadows, leaving you to face your trials alone. Imagine you're going through a tough phase, maybe a relationship breakdown or the uncertainty of financial instability. You reach out for support, expecting a listening ear or a comforting shoulder, only to be met with silence. Messages remain unanswered and calls go unreturned, painting a stark contrast to times of celebration when they were all too present. Faced with such personal trials, we turn to Stoic wisdom for guidance. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." In times of abandonment, Stoicism teaches us not to mirror such neglect, but to find strength within ourselves and in the true friendships that withstand the storms we face in life. In recognizing who stays by our side during these hard times, we exercise our Stoic power of choice, selecting to invest our time and energy into friendships that are true and reciprocal. Start by acknowledging the pain of their absence, but don't dwell on it. Cultivate self-reliance and draw closer to those who have proven their loyalty in both good times and bad. Remember, it's during the hardest times that true friendships are forged. Recognizing the absence of those we counted on can be a bitter pill to swallow. Yet, it also cleanses our circle, leaving behind only those whose foundations are strong enough to support us. Let's cherish and strengthen these bonds, for they are the true essence of friendship. Number 3. They make you feel bad about yourself. Picture this. You're sharing a piece of good news, bubbling with excitement, only for a friend's reaction to dim your sparkle. It's a scenario far too common, where what should be a moment of shared joy turns into a reflection of self-doubt. This troubling sign emerges when friends act more like shadows than sunlight in your life, making you doubt yourself instead of supporting you. Their words, often veiled as just being honest, can cut deeper than intended, leaving scars on your self-esteem. It's important to remember that their negativity might not be a reflection of you, but rather their own struggles. Some people diminish others' success because it can make them feel insecure about their own achievements. Imagine finally achieving a goal you've worked hard for, a significant promotion at work, for example. Instead of celebrating your success, a so-called friend questions its validity, suggesting it was all just luck, not your hard work. Seneca beautifully captured true friendship when he said, "One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood." This reminds us that genuine friends seek to build us up, understanding our journey and celebrating our successes, not belittling them. Reflect on these interactions and ask yourself, do they reflect true understanding and support? Build a close group of friends who always support and truly celebrate each other's successes. Stoicism teaches us the value of surrounding ourselves with those who reflect the qualities we admire, fostering an environment of mutual respect and upliftment. By setting boundaries, you create space for supportive relationships that allow you to flourish. Remember, you deserve to be surrounded by those who genuinely celebrate your triumphs. Stoicism values inner peace and self-respect. When friends undermine us, maintaining our self-worth is essential, a testament to Stoic resilience. Discovering that someone's presence in your life brings more self-doubt than encouragement is a tough realization. However, it opens the door to curating a circle of true friends, those who light up your path and celebrate your victories as their own. As we identify friends who dim our light instead of brightening it, we set the stage for genuine connections. Now let's move on to another subtle sign of false friendship. Number 4. They always gossip about others. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation that felt more like an exhibition of someone else's life? It's a scenario that leaves a sour taste, hinting at a trait all too common yet deeply troubling. This sign is unmistakable. Friends who take pleasure in others' problems or mistakes, spreading gossip like wildfire. Their conversations often lack depth, focusing instead on the latest rumor or scandal, disregarding the dignity and privacy of those involved. I've noticed that spending time with friends who gossip not only leaves me feeling drained, but also plants a seed of worry about being the next subject of their gossip. This was a wake-up call highlighting how crucial it is to surround myself with people who uplift and focus on the positive. Picture this: you're catching up with a friend over coffee, and instead of discussing your lives or constructive topics, they're fixated on analyzing someone else's personal failings or confidential matters. Or consider that colleague who critiques a recent social media post by others, critiquing their outfit choices or relationship status. The focus on gossip not only avoids genuine connection, but also plants seeds of distrust. If they speak this way about others, what might they say about you? Reflecting on the words of Epictetus, small-minded people blame others. Average people blame themselves. The wise see all blame as foolishness. This perspective urges us to rise above the negativity of gossip, recognizing it as a distraction from personal growth and a barrier to true wisdom. Stoicism teaches us to focus on the things we can control, and that includes our own words and actions. Choosing not to spread gossip is within our control, and avoiding it prevents harm. By choosing to engage in conversations that uplift rather than tear down, we align our actions with Stoic virtues, fostering a circle of trust and positivity. Choose to engage in conversations that elevate, not degrade. When gossip begins, gently steer the discussion towards more meaningful subjects, or express discomfort with the direction it's taking. Follow the Stoic practice of focusing on your own actions and character, rather than the perceived flaws of others. Realizing that a friend prefers gossip over growth can be disheartening, but it also serves as a strong reminder to cultivate relationships based on mutual respect, integrity, and the pursuit of wisdom. So let's commit to being the source of light in our circles, not the shadow. Number 5. They get jealous over your successes. Have you ever basked in the glow of a personal victory only to notice a friend's enthusiasm doesn't quite match your own? It's a subtle moment, often overlooked, but it's where the shadow of jealousy begins to creep in. In today's world, where achievements often find their spotlight on social media, these shadows can grow unexpectedly, casting a long, often unnoticed, veil over friendships. This sign is painfully clear: friends who cannot genuinely celebrate your victories. Instead of joy, their responses are mixed with envy or dismissiveness, revealing a jealousy that damages the essence of true friendship. Imagine sharing the news of a hard-earned promotion, expecting enthusiasm and support, only to be met with lukewarm congratulations or even a pointed, "must-be nice" comment, subtly undermining your achievement. Epictetus teaches us, it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This principle reminds us that while we can't control others' feelings of jealousy, we can control our reaction to it, focusing on our own path and celebrating our achievements with those who genuinely support us. Reflect on these moments of jealousy, not with bitterness, but as opportunities to reinforce your self-worth and achievements. Stoicism encourages us to seek validation from within and to cherish those who genuinely support our successes. Acknowledging the jealousy of others isn't about holding on to resentment. It's about recognizing who truly values and rejoices in your growth. Let this awareness guide you towards friendships that are sincere and mutually uplifting. Think back on the friendships that have celebrated your successes as their own. How have these relationships shaped your journey? As we reflect on the heartwarming impact of genuine support and friendship, we're reminded of the importance of surrounding ourselves with individuals who celebrate our victories as their own. However, not all friendships are built on such authentic foundations. Stay tuned as we dive into another crucial sign of where true bonds lie. Number 6. Their attitude shifts based on who's around. Why does the presence of an audience transform the behavior of some friends as dramatically as a stage actor changes roles? This sign illuminates the chameleonic nature of some friendships. Individuals whose principles and demeanor shift so radically with the crowd that you're left wondering which version, if any, is genuine. It's a disconcerting realization that the friend you thought you knew can appear entirely different based on the company present. Consider a scenario where you're discussing future plans with enthusiasm in a private setting, receiving warm encouragement. Later, in a larger group, the same friend downplays your aspirations, aligning their attitude more closely with the skepticism or cynicism of others. It's a surprising experience that leaves you questioning the authenticity of their support. Stoicism teaches us to value the harmony between our actions and our principles, regardless of the situation or company we find ourselves in. This alignment between what we say and how we act is the hallmark of true character, a quality that we should also seek in those we consider friends. Take some time to honestly reflect on your experiences. Have there been situations where friends shifted their behavior, leaving you confused or unsupported? Encounter these shifting behaviors as a call to evaluate the depth and sincerity of your relationships. Remember, living according to your values is a core Stoic principle. This applies to friendships as well. Choose friends who remain true across all settings. Those are the connections that enrich our lives and foster genuine growth. Witnessing a friend's inconsistent behavior can be disheartening, yet it also provides a valuable lesson in discerning the quality of our relationships. Embrace this insight as a guide to forging deeper, more authentic connections, cultivating a circle that reflects your own values and steadfast character. In moments of reflection, consider the consistency of those you hold close. Have you encountered friends who changed their behavior based on the company? Share how it made you feel and what you learned from this experience. Number 7. They focus on themselves, ignoring your needs. Walking on a one-way path of friendship often leaves one's footsteps unnoticed, mirroring a journey where mutual support seems to vanish into thin air. This dynamic unfolds silently, as if every step taken is alongside a friend whose gaze is fixed forward, oblivious to the companionship that walks beside them. It's a powerful reminder of the delicate balance required in nurturing a relationship where both individuals feel seen, heard, and valued. In healthy friendships, threads of care, joy, and support weave a tapestry of mutual respect. But when one color dominates, overshadowing the rest, it signifies a distressing imbalance. It's a dynamic where your voice and feelings fade into the background, lost in the overwhelming presence of their self-centered narrative. Picture this. You're going through a tough time, feeling lost and desperately needing a supportive ear. You reach out to your friend, hoping for a listening ear and a shoulder to cry on. Yet, the conversation quickly turns into an opportunity for them to vent about their own recent struggles, leaving you feeling emotionally unsupported and alone. Reflecting on this imbalance, we find guidance in Seneca's wisdom. We advise a man to regard his friends as highly as himself, to reflect that an enemy may become a friend, to stimulate love in the friend, and to check hatred in the enemy. This profound teaching reminds us that true friendship is built on a foundation of mutual respect and care, urging us to foster relationships that elevate both parties rather than focusing on one. In the spirit of Seneca's advice, take a moment to reflect on your friendships. Are you often left feeling sidelined? Initiate open discussions about this, emphasizing the need for mutual respect and recognition. Remember, it's about affirming your worth and ensuring friendships truly reflect and honor your contributions and needs. Aim to foster connections where your achievements and challenges are met with genuine support and enthusiasm. Realizing and addressing the one-sided nature of a friendship can be the catalyst for nurturing deeper, more meaningful connections. Let this understanding guide you toward cultivating a circle of friends who truly see you, hear you, and value you. Such friendships are the ones that endure, enriching our lives with genuine joy and mutual growth. As we've seen, respecting our own needs in friendships is crucial. But what happens when friends not only ignore our needs, but actively push us toward discomfort? Let's dive into another subtle yet impactful sign of friendship that may need reevaluation. Number 8. They pressure you to do things you don't want to. Have you ever felt pressured to do something you're not comfortable with just to please a friend? Navigating the line between friendly encouragement and unwelcome pressure can be tough. True friends respect your boundaries and values, but a warning sign in a friendship is persistent pressure to conform to someone else's expectations, disregarding your feelings or comfort. Imagine being repeatedly urged to join a noisy club scene when you prefer quiet evenings in. Your hesitations are met with guilt trips about missing out or not being fun. This leaves you feeling disrespected and unheard. Or consider when you're pushed to adopt viewpoints that conflict with your core beliefs, only to have your resistance met with relentless persuasion or dismissal. These moments reveal a lack of respect for your autonomy. As Epictetus taught, it is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them. This wisdom underscores the importance of staying true to our convictions in the face of external pressures, affirming our right to make decisions based on our values, not on someone else's demands. Therefore, speak up and communicate your boundaries clearly. Ask yourself if the action aligns with your values, even if it feels awkward. Stoicism emphasizes maintaining your integrity and making choices based on your principles, not external pressure. Standing your ground isn't just about self-respect. It builds healthier, more genuine relationships. By honoring your values, you attract friends who appreciate you for who you are, fostering a circle of support that empowers you. Take a moment to reflect on your own experiences. Have you felt pressured to compromise your comfort for the sake of friendship? It's essential to recognize your right to say no and to prioritize your well-being. Genuine friends will respect your boundaries and value your presence for who you truly are. Number 9. They share their bad moods. Imagine a world where your friendships are uplifting sources of joy, not constant downers. What if you could recognize signs that a friend's negativity is impacting your own happiness? A clear sign of a friendship that may not be as beneficial as it seems is when someone habitually shares their bad moods with you. Instead of a balanced exchange of support, these interactions leave you feeling drained and possibly even adopting their negativity. Imagine every conversation with a friend quickly turns into a venting session about their life's woes. You're eager to offer support and advice, hoping to see a glimmer of positivity or mutual joy. Yet this balance never materializes. Instead, each interaction leaves you feeling more pessimistic and emotionally burdened, a far cry from the uplifting camaraderie you seek in friendships. Or consider the impact of digital negativity. You notice a pattern on social media where a friend's posts consistently dwell on complaints and frustrations. While you haven't directly engaged in a conversation about these issues, the sheer volume of negativity affects your mood, subtly sapping your energy and optimism. Marcus Aurelius once remarked, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This Stoic wisdom suggests that regularly absorbing someone else's negativity can influence our own mental state. It reminds us to guard our thoughts and seek out those who contribute positively to our well-being. When you find yourself in the role of an emotional dump, it's crucial to set boundaries. Politely but firmly, let your friend know that while you're there to support them, the relationship needs a balance of positive and negative exchanges. Encourage them to find professional help if needed, and focus on conversations that uplift both of you. Stoicism teaches us the importance of protecting our inner peace and seeking out relationships that foster growth and positivity. Recognizing a friend's negativity isn't about abandoning them, but about prioritizing your own mental health. Cultivate friendships that are mutually nurturing and contribute to your emotional well-being, aligning with the Stoic pursuit of happiness and contentment. Now reflect on your own friendships. Are they uplifting, or do they leave you feeling drained? How can you foster more positive and balanced exchanges in your relationships? Remember, you deserve friendships that uplift and inspire you. Number 10. They hold grudges. Have you ever felt stuck in a friendship where unresolved disagreements linger like shadows? Grudges can cast a long shadow, impacting trust, communication, and the overall health of the friendship. A red flag in friendships can be the presence of lingering grudges. These friends hold on to past hurts and disappointments, allowing them to color future interactions and chip away at trust. This can make the friendship feel fragile and hinder its ability to reach its full potential. Consider a scenario where you and a friend have a misunderstanding. You apologize and think the matter is resolved, only to find that your friend brings it up repeatedly in future conversations, using it as leverage or a point of contention. This ongoing resentment can create an atmosphere of tension and discomfort, making genuine reconciliation difficult. Marcus Aurelius's advice, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself," suggests the importance of managing our reactions to others' inability to let go of grudges. It encourages us to focus on our own conduct and maintain inner peace, regardless of others' actions. If you find yourself facing a friend's grudge, try to openly discuss your desire to move past disagreements and focus on positive aspects. Emphasize mutual respect and understanding. Remember, while forgiveness is ideal, it can be a difficult journey. Prioritize your well-being by considering space or reduced contact as a temporary measure to create space for reflection and healing if attempts to resolve the situation fail. Addressing grudges in friendships underscores the Stoic virtues of forgiveness and personal integrity. Whether the outcome is reconciliation or parting ways, what matters most is your growth, well-being, and the peace you cultivate in your life. Let these challenges refine your ability to forge healthier connections moving forward. As we conclude, let's not forget that recognizing the signs of unhealthy friendships is the first step towards building a stronger, more fulfilling social circle. The ancient wisdom of Stoicism doesn't just help us identify these patterns, it also equips us with the tools to navigate these challenges with grace and integrity and to foster relationships that truly enrich our lives. Now, equipped with this knowledge, what will your next step be? Will you engage in open and honest dialogues, establish healthy boundaries to protect your peace, or maybe reassess your circle with a fresh perspective? Remember, each step towards understanding and resilience is a step towards a richer, more meaningful life. If this exploration resonated with you, share it with someone who might be navigating similar challenges. We all deserve friendships that lift us up, not ones that drain us. And if you've experienced or overcome such situations, we'd love to hear your insights in the comments below. Your experiences could be a beacon for others navigating similar paths. Don't forget to subscribe for more content that guides you toward personal empowerment and emotional well-being. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, waste no more time arguing about what a good friend should be. Be one. Embark on your journey towards building healthier friendships and a more peaceful life today. Remember, you're not alone on this path. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, remember to cultivate not just good friendships, but a good, meaningful life.